Hey there! Want to learn how to make your RV air conditioner more efficient? Stay tuned, coming right up. Hey there, Phil here. Anybody that has any dealings with an RV knows about the ineffectiveness of their rooftop AC. And so today I am doing a little project to try to improve the efficiency of the air conditioner. And as you know, I've tried to improve it by putting the soft start in there to ease the starting of it when it comes on, and it works great. You no longer get that clunk when you start it up, so that works great. But today I'm going to talk about building a little box inside the air conditioning unit inside here around the plenum chamber, which I'll explain more when we get into it. But the air comes out of the air conditioner into this big box area that's in there, and then from there it either is directed to the vents in the roof or through the little vents in the side of the thing here. And the problem is that air comes in and it gets all turbulent, and it doesn't exactly know where to go or which way to go, so it decreases the flow through the vents in the RV. And we'll talk about that when I get it opened up in there. But that's what we're going to do. And what I'm going to do is measure the airflow I'm going to measure the air. I've got a couple little meters here. Turn this on. Both of the air dump vents are closed. And we're getting about 2.75 volume of airflow out of this one. And about 0.80 volume out of the back one here in the bedroom. So after we make the improvements to the air conditioner, we'll check them again. You can see that the flow, even though the vents here, the ducts directing the, well, they call them a dump valve, dumping the air straight down here is closed off, it's causing more air to go through the vents, the ductwork throughout the RV. And what I'm going to do is build a little box in there which directs the airflow when it comes out of the air conditioner to go directly into the ducts and not dump down on into here. Which, when I do that, these dump valves will no longer work because it's going to be blocked up. But the air will be forced to go through the ductwork, so the entire RV will get cooler. And I'll show you all that when I open it up, and then we'll take some readings afterwards. This is not my idea. I watched a couple videos on YouTube on it, different people, and it's all done basically the same way, and I'll show you when I do it. The thing is, they actually sell a styrofoam insert that you can just take the stuff off, shove the insert up there, and put it all back on, and it does the same thing. Only that insert costs $170 for a piece of styrofoam, foamed styrofoam, $170. what I did, according to the other directions, I got this piece of foam, 1-inch piece of foam. It's hobby foam, if you will, and I'll cut this up and make it, you know, fit in there, and I'll show you that. But this thing cost $8, a little less than $8. So $8 and a little labor for myself versus $170 buying that pre-made thing. So I'll get turned around, get all set up, and we'll get to it. First thing we have to do is take off the vent covers. Pretty clean. This one's a little dirtier. I'll clean those before I put them back up. Now, this cover's got to come off, and there's 4 screws right here to take this off, and they're torque bit. Well, let me see. Now, Phillips will do too. Dropped before I even started this, but I figured I could get this off without problem. But I finish this last screw and then I'll turn the air conditioner off. There we go. Okay, cover comes down. Boy, you can feel all that air now dumping straight down out of the plenum chamber. And see what happens normally is the air comes down, hits the this base plate, and then is diverted out the dump valves, or goes back to the air ducts. It's already come through there. There's stuff to help prevent any leaks from up here. So I've been in here once in the past. There we go. Needs to be clean. And so you can see this is the plenum chamber over on this side over here. Air comes down out of here, comes down, and then is either hits the base plate here, and it's either directed to the sides to go back to the ducts or to the dump valves. And what I'm going to do is build that little box right in here, so cause all the air to come down and then be forcefully directed to the ducts to cool the entire system. And I won't have the dump valves coming down here anymore. that one is, that's the bolt that holds the air conditioner on, and it's just about to fall out. Good thing I checked this, or am doing this, that I have to get the ratchet and put that back on there. These 4 bolts right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, is what holds the air conditioner on. So that one was backed out. Good thing I checked them. Or I'm doing this, I guess. All right, well, let me take some measurements. Need to measure push forward a little bit. Okay, this piece right here is just the baffle that comes from the factory. Now that I could take out, because obviously I'm going to put my own little box piece in there, so I can take this out. Now they say you can either save these, or you know, if you want to rebuild it, it's just a piece of foam insulation there, insulation and foam, foil on one side. But when I put the box in here, it'll won't need this anymore, so I can throw this out. You could keep it if you want. That way, if you ever wanted to revert back into that, you know, you'd have it to put in there. But the you can also use the one end of the box that we're going to put in there for that piece if you wanted to revert back. Okay. The air ducts, this is where the air is pumped throughout the RV, one on this side, one on the other side. But you can see all this empty space in here. So when the air comes out of here and it's blowing here, there's a lot of disturbance in this area. So putting that little box in there will force the air to go back through the ducts. And one thing I forgot to mention, you'll need some foil tape like this along with that foam board to go up in there. I already had some, and that's why I didn't have to buy any, because I got it last time that I did this. First thing we want to measure is from the back wall up to the center divider. And each air conditioner unit, each RV is going to be different, so you have to measure your own. In my case, I've got 9.5 inches. Move it forward because that foam's 1.5 inches, so I'm going to say 9 inches. Yeah, 9 inches. And then the width, of course, is probably 14. Yeah, 14. So 9.5 by 14. I'll cut out a rectangle here. 14 inches wide, 9 inches deep. And realize those cords were in the way there. I have to see if I can't push those up out of the way, because I'll put a little piece, 45-degree piece right here in the corner also, causing the air to come down, and no empty space for it to deflect. Okay, first I'm going to be sure to tighten that. Okay, I got all the pieces cut, and I've got the side pieces installed and taped up right there. You can see the air will now come out of here down and be forced into that side. There's the back side. And this side, again, air comes out of here, down, hits that, and is being forced into the side there. Now I've got to run up to Lowe's and get me some more foil tape, and then put the rest of it in there. And I'll get back with you when I get ready to put the bottom on. Okay, fill out. As you can see, the front one now, where I measured it before, it's now putting out 3.42 volume of air, whereas before it was only putting out, I'll have to look back at the video to guess it, but 3.42 now. Okay, the bathroom, which I didn't measure before, but it's the same distance as that other one in the back there, and it's now measuring, as you can see, 2.0, 1.85 to 2.0, so a lot more airflow throughout the coach than there was before without that. So there you have it. I came back out and started finishing up there, and didn't even think about turning the camera on until I got it all done and sealed back up. And then I said, oh shucks, I didn't finish filming it. But I will put 3 links in the description down below of 3 videos that I watched that show step by step how to do it and build it, so you can watch those and see how they did it. But overall, I'm happy. I've got a lot more airflow throughout the vents, the ductwork in here. Now I don't have that dump anymore right here in the living room. However, with the air being pushed all around, I've got a lot more airflow, especially in the back. Even the toilet there, the bathroom, you saw had a good airflow back there, where before it was minimal. But now it's a lot better, and hopefully I'll be happy with it. And if I decided, hey, this is just not working out, I'd rather have the dump here for, you know, some reason, hot weather, I need to set under the air conditioner, I can pull that stuff out, and no loss. You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. There's nothing permanent in there. Just pull that foam out and put the covers back on. But I am glad, the one thing I'm glad, even if that didn't improve the efficiency, which I'm sure it's doing it, but the one thing that I'm really happy about is when I pulled the covers off, I found that loose mounting bolt. You know, there's 4 bolts that mount the air conditioner to the roof, and 3 of them are still holding, but one of them, you know, was backed out, and you saw that, so I torque that back down, tighten it up. You know, the air conditioner may not have fallen off. It could have, but at the least it could have, when it rained, rain may have run through the back portion of that air conditioner and come down inside. So now it's secured, and I'm really happy for that. So if nothing else, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, give me a thumbs up, and until the next videos, this is Phil out, wishing you safe travels, happy travels, and have fun out there. Until later, see ya.